All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kodash, double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this lesson, I wanted to cover a few topics here in this lesson. And I want to touch on, current events and different things that's happening in the world today. All right. This first video that I have is from Kitco News. And they put up a lot of good videos, man. And I highly suggest, brothers and sisters, subscribing to their page and just stay up to date on prophecy. Okay. But as you can see, the title of their video reads, Drive for Digital IDs and CBDC's Quest for Dystopian Control CMOS Burner. All right. Now, it's been a minute, man, since I done a lesson on a computer. I was actually kind of confused, just putting everything together, man, because it's been a minute. I haven't had a computer since December of last year, man. Rough times, man. Rough times. Things happen. But thanks be to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, that I was blessed to buy a new computer. And I'm going on full Blitz mode, man. To be honest. I got so much stuff stored up on my phone that I've just been sitting patient, waiting to speak about. And Lord willing, I get a chance to cover all of the videos in my phone, all right? The videos that I have here on this lesson was videos that I had in my phone. And, with using my phone, it was kind of hard to, record and, talking things, the audio system wasn't up to date, but nevertheless, man, we're here. And I'm thankful, man. I'm so thankful. I'm so humble. And I'm just ready to go, man. I might be up all night tonight, teaching the word, but who knows? But I'm thankful, man. And Lord willing, this is edifying to you, brothers and sisters out there, all right? So the first thing, I want to touch on this, man. Hopefully the audio is good. Let me play this here. Hopefully the audio is good.
Digital IDs linked to a social credit score, a massive database, and a programmable centralized digital currency could be a reality by 2030. According to the UN's Agenda 2030, providing a legal identity for all and a digital public infrastructure is essential to achieve peace, inclusivity, and justice. And to that end, the United Nations, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and partners of the Rockefeller Foundation have recently launched their 50 in 5 campaign to accelerate digital public infrastructure. The aim...
Right. And now I'm sure, you brothers and sisters out there may have heard of this 50 in 5 campaign that was launched last year. As you see here on the screen, it says the 50 in 5 campaign launched on November 8, 2023 by the UN and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the partners of the Rockefeller Foundation. These are all elites, okay, juiced-in individuals who came up with this plan, all right, to pretty much establish, this digital prison in 50 countries in 5 years. And 5 years from now, so-called, well, from then is 2028, right? But they're trying to establish, this digital infrastructure everywhere. And Esau is moving it at a rapid pace, man. I mean, if you've been paying attention to the news, right, to the world, to life around you, you see that everything is geared towards this MOTB system, man. All right? It's undeniable at this point. If you can't see it, either you're just being rebellious or you really just don't understand the scriptures, man. The Most High God is making known his prophecy, man. It's a beautiful thing to behold. So I'll continue to play the video here, and then I'll grab a precept. Hold on.
Aim is to facilitate digital ID, digital payments like central bank digital currencies, and data sharing rollouts in 50 countries in 5 years' time.
Right. This is the goal, man. This is the goal of these people, of the elites. Accelerate digital IDs, right? Digital payments. That's CBDCs. Central bank digital currency, all right? And data sharing rollouts in 50 countries in 5 years. This is the plan, man. And when they get everybody into this system, man, that's going to really give them that control, okay? That they've been, salivating over all these years, man. And according to prophecy, Esau will get the opportunity to put people in this digital prison, to give them the MOTB, and for a dispensation of time, he will have his way, all right? But he's going to lose. He's going to freaking lose, man. That's what prophecy tell us. He will take the biggest L known to mankind. But the Most High God is making known the plans of Esau, Edom. See, in the mind of Esau, this is going to help better the world, right? This is going to make everything better when, everything go digital and artificial intelligence and all this BS, man, robots and crazy things. He's a damn child, man. But it's prophecy, okay? Here we go.
Or by 2028. Now, the Digital Public Infrastructure, or DPI, is an all-inclusive phrase for a technocratic governance system powered by three main components: digital ID, digital payments, and massive data sharing. Now, DPI is being pitched as a mechanism for financial inclusion, convenience, improved healthcare, safety and security, and to progress an environmentally green agenda. But my next guest says it's all part of an Orwellian plan to exercise control and shape a dystopian future by what he calls the control oligarchs. Seamus Burnett.
Now, I'm going to grab this precept here in Revelation, all right? Chapter 13, very famous precept, but every day, man, every single day, this precept is starting to make more and more sense, man. It's becoming more and more clear on what the elites are trying to accomplish, all right? Everybody in the world, got their own opinion of what they think the elites are trying to do. Some opinions are right because it's geared to a prophecy, and then some opinions are just far left and out of here, man, okay? But a lot of people around the world are starting to see that, look, what's happening in the world and what the elites at Davos in Switzerland are pushing sounds like the MOTB. As of lately, you've been seeing Joe Rogan talks about it, Cat Williams, and these other different individuals, right? Glenn Beck. They're starting to speak about the MOTB. Why is that? Guys like what's his name? Alex Jones, Luke Kadowski, all of these, right-wing media individuals are constantly talking about the MOTB, man. Even a common person, right? On TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook is mentioning the mark of the beast. This ain't the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast. It's a beautiful thing to hear, man. Because it is. It's going to lead to that, man. And once this stuff is implemented, bro, it's going to get crazy, man. All right? Life is going to be crazy at this point, man. It's already freaking crazy right now. But especially when this gets implemented, all right? This is Revelation chapter 13, starting at verse 15 here in the GNT Bible. It says, the second beast was allowed to breathe life into the image of the first beast. Now, what is the first beast talking about? If you read up in the chapter, it's speaking about the Roman Empire, okay, whose deadly wound was healed by way of this second beast, okay? NATO, the EU, okay, and America being the spearhead of this beast system, man, right? The whore who rides the beast, right? They gave life unto this beast by taking on her ways, right? Taking on the Roman way of life and pushing it in the world, right? It says, so that the image could talk and put to death all of those who would not worship it, right? So if you don't follow the ways of Esau and bend the knee to his system, then you have to die. Or I should say, be unalived, right? Now, in the KJV, you know, if you go into the boot of the Bible, it speaks about also how you will be X'd out or shut out, right? By Esau Edom. And that's going to happen, especially when this MOTB get implemented, right? Verse 16 says, the beast forced all the people, small and great, rich and poor, slave and free, to have a mark placed on their right hands or on their foreheads. And we have seen, as of lately, man, Elon Musk successfully implementing a chip in somebody's brain, man. Like, that shit actually happened, bro. It wasn't fake. They actually put a chip in a dude's head, man. And Elon Musk testified and said that this guy, this individual, can move a computer mouse with his mind, all right? Can you imagine moving a computer mouse just by thinking? That is freaking crazy, man. But that's the left-hand magic of Esau Edom. This is wild, okay? But it's biblical prophecy, man. That C-hip is going to be everywhere, bro, okay? And Esau will present this thing as, you know, pretty much the Messiah of the earth, all right, as salvation. Look, come get connected. Come get upgraded, right? It's going to be wild, man. But it says the beast forced all the people, right? Now, how he's going to do this, we don't know. But something has to take place to where they force the people, man. Meaning what they will have it to where you have no choice, pretty much, right? Life is going to be so miserable to where you have no choice but to either go to this man or trust in Yahweh by Shema Shai. Okay? That's how crazy and how tight things are going to get, man. It says, the beast forced all the people, small and great, rich and poor, slave and free, to have a mark placed on their right hands or on their foreheads. No one could buy or sell without this mark. So the scripture is telling us that you will not be able to buy or sell without this mark, man. What is this mark? A lot of people got a lot of, you know, so-called breakdowns and opinions and speculation about this mark, man. Look, this mark is talking about the C-hip, okay? That will be implemented either in your brain or in your hands, okay? Or as, you know, Bishop Nate said, you know, of the IUIC, well, maybe they'll put it in your butt cheek, you know, being silly, man. But the scripture says what it says, all right? The Apostle John actually saw people, man, getting the MOTB. He saw it, bro. And he wrote it down, okay? The Lord showed him, man. But a time is coming in the very near future, right? As this video is going into, as she explained in just a minute and 33 seconds, she talked about a lot, okay? But it's going to get to this, man. And we've been constantly warning, all right, the brothers, all right, who believe that the mark of the beast, all right, is that C-Hip have been constantly teaching, right, the apostle of the great millstone, constantly teaching, man, and warning about this thing. This is going to be real, okay? No one could buy or sell without this mark, man. It's going to be a reality very soon, right? It says that is the beast's name or the number that stands for the name. So this is going to be a reality very, very soon, man. And I'll go here to one of my favorite chapters, all right, in the NLT, Psalm 64, that actually goes into Esau's plans, or at least speaks about it, right? It says, "Oh God, listen to my complaint. Protect my life from my enemies' threats. Hide me from the plots of this evil mob, from this gang of wrongdoers," right? This is King David prophesying in the spirit, man. He calls the Edomite oligarchy an evil mob, right? A gang of wrongdoers. All those individuals who attend the wealth meeting in Davos, Switzerland, who attend the UN meetings and all this G7 and G20 summits, is a bunch of evildoers and wrongdoers, man. Blood drinking, pedophiles. These are sick people, man. But they're calling the shots. They're making plans for the whole world. Saying, look, this is what the earth needs, right? It's time for the people to stop eating meat and to eat crickets, right? It's time to get rid of farms because cows are emitting too much gas, right? Just madness on top of madness, man. It says they sharpen their tongues like swords and aim their bitter words like arrows, right? They talk all kind of stuff, man. They shoot from ambush at the innocent, attacking suddenly and fearlessly. They encourage each other to do evil and plan how to set their traps in secret, right? They're always having a meeting, right? A council, and they're planning how to set their traps. They're planning how to collapse the world system, man. How to collapse the dollar, how to collapse the global food supply chain. They're planning all this crap, man. When Babylon the Great economy collapsed, right? It's not going to be by accident. No, they intended that to happen because they got to bring in this new system, man. This is what Mr. Klaus Schwab said. He said we got to get rid of this old system to bring in the new one. How they going to do that? They got to crash everything, man. It says, who will ever notice, they ask, right? They don't think nobody sees them or notice what they're doing, man. But people are starting to catch on to you devils, man. All right? Not only the prophets, but, your own kind, And this is how you got guys like Alex Jones now, because they're seeing it. They're noticing it, man. But the vast majority don't notice what's going on, right? It says, as they plot their crimes, they say, we have devised the perfect plan. So, as they're plotting, right, this let me see here. Yeah, this 50 and 5 campaign, to them, this is the perfect plan. Because what? They can accelerate digital IDs, digital payment, and data sharing, right? And really get the people juiced in and bought into their system, man. Okay? So, I'm going to let her introduce her guests and let them say a few words, and then I'll move on to the next thing, man. All right? But this video is fire, okay? You get a chance, go watch this video here on Kid Code News, man. It's very, very good. Okay, but I want to, move on. I don't want to stay on it too much longer here. But watch that, man. Take some notes if you have to. All of this is good, right? So here we go.
This in his latest book, Controligarchs, Exposing the Billionaire Class, Their Secret Deals, and the Globalist Plot to Dominate Your Life. Over 110 countries are in active stages of developing a central bank digital currency. And as we've just run through, the agenda to get a digital ID is very, very far ahead. I've just seen the Philippines, for example, issued digital IDs for 76 million citizens. So it's underway. It's underway in terms of digital IDs. Developing a central bank digital currency is underway, and the link of using the two together to control people is still not something that is, widely seen as the likely outcome. How is this being pitched to people? Like, how is this being sold in terms of people wanting to opt?
Real quick, I think down in Australia, if I'm not mistaken, I read an article. I think that they're trying to introduce digital IDs to their citizens this year, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I actually have the article right here in my phone. Yes, it says statutory declarations go digital in Australia. This is on, what is this? It's Mobile ID World. Yeah, but if you type that in, you should see it, and it goes into it, man. And they said pretty much how they want to launch. Oh, you know what it says? Authorities, you know what? Let me try to pull it up for you, brothers and sisters, here so that you can see it for yourself, so that you can see what I see. Okay. Make sure I type it in correctly. Go digital in Australia. Let me see what they pull up. I don't see the article that I got here on my phone. It's cool, yeah, but if you go and read on it, because I think I got this article from somebody link, I think, and it had a link, so I clicked on it. Yeah, here we go. It says, yeah, so I'll just read this here. Australians can now complete a Commonwealth statutory declaration in 3 equally valid and legally effective forms through the MyGov platform and MyGov ID, digital ID, digitally using electronic signatures and video link witnessing and the traditional paper-based method. But here in this article, man, it's it speaks about, it says authorities in Australia, Department of Finances, have set a tentative launch date of July 1st for the digital ID system and have been considering public comment on the legislation. So July 1st, they want to launch this digital ID system, man, okay, which goes hand in hand with this 50 and 5 agenda of these elites, all right? So I'll let him say his piece here, right?
Opt-in. We discussed the universal basic income as one of the incentives. What are the other ways that authorities are trying to make citizens volunteer to do this, or think that it'll be beneficial to them?
It's usually one of three ways, or all three ways, and it's safety, security, and convenience. And combined, those are 3 good reasons to do some things. This is for your safety, and security, and your convenience. I mean, it's shocking the number of things that you'll do just for convenience. turning over your biometric data to clear to fly, to save some time in line. It's not that there's anything wrong with that, but you can totally see why people would want to do it, to save some time, to save some money. And of course, I mean, safety is a big one. This will protect you in some way. And then with the universal basic income, I mean, of course, for cash, I mean, you can pay somebody, so that kind of falls under convenience. So, I mean, the security one on the CBDCs is like, we really need to lock down the terrorism. We got to make sure that we can freeze the terrorists' money. That one's like falls under safety or security. That was one of the examples they used in this war game exercise. The collapse of the financial system, ironically, the banks who precipitate previous global financial crises are saying that, oh, well, in order, we must get what we want or the system will collapse. It's like, well, maybe you should be investigated.
So again, the book focuses on some of the billionaires and their power and how they use this to push the agenda. And you go through the various billionaires and their links. But as I said, there was a big focus on Bill Gates in particular. What is his connection? And asking you to peer into the mind of Bill Gates, why is Bill Gates pushing for this digital ID? Why is he trying to take over America's farmland? Why is he pushing for fake meat? What do you think? And again, asking you to read into his mind here, is the drive behind his desire to do this?
Well, the simple and most obvious explanation is money. Before he set up the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in the mid 90s and very early 2000s, he was not a philanthropist at all. He was actually against charity. He never gave money, or according to biographies and even his own father's memoir. And it was his mother really pressured Bill Gates to become to give some of this money. He was making so much money. He was the richest man in the entire world for like 20 of the past 30 years. And his mother implored him to give away money. He still wouldn't do it. And she died in the mid 90s. And that's right around the time he sets up his foundation. He used the Rockefellers as a prototype. So I get into the Rockefellers. Most people don't really, you think of Rockefeller, you think of Standard Oil. They're kind of these billionaires of the past. You don't really think about them that much anymore, but they're actually very central. And they were this prototype that Bill Gates has modeled his entire existence after, really. And what happened with Rockefellers is instructive, because that Standard Oil got into trouble with antitrust regulators. It was a trust, it was a monopoly, and it needed to be broken up. That was when the Rockefeller Foundation was founded. They set up this foundation. And they went from being these cutthroat monopolists to being the greatest philanthropists of the 20th century. So,
all right, so this is all I'm gonna play here in this video. He's pretty much just going into the stuff that's inside of his book that he have. But you can go watch the whole thing, man. Pretty decent video, good information. I really just wanted to focus in on the first minute and 30-some seconds of this video. So moving on here to the next thing, man. This is a video from Valuetainment, all right, with Patrick Ben Davis, and his crew. And as you can see, the title of this video reads, "They don't do he, him, China, Russia, and Iran mock U.S. military's woke culture." So I want to start this here from the beginning, all right?
If this doesn't make you want to join the military, I don't know what does. Super inspiring. I'm about to rejoin.
We must set our sights higher and focus on intentional inclusivity, because there are still far too many people out there, not just LGBTQ individuals, that feel marginalized, shut out, or discriminated against. So for all of you out there, I ask you to set out your symbols of pride, share your pronouns in your email, particularly if you're a person who doesn't think they need to. Initiate difficult conversations about racial and gender barriers, and share a bit of your vulnerability in a way that draws others in.
Why is this necessary?
This is a damn joke. All right, America, you are a joke to the world. Okay? But this is the real spirit of Esau. All right. This is how those ancient Greeks got down, man. Esau been like this, bro. It's just that now they can be more open with it because of this liberal Edomite freedom. They can just show off now and just be disgusting, man. This is sick, bro. Your military has these individuals in there and everybody is laughing at you, dude. Okay, Esau, America, you are the joke of the world. But the Most High did this to you, okay? He's showing the world what you're really about, man. That you're abominable, that you're vile, just as the Holy Scripture speaks about, man. Nowhere else in the world is this shit tolerated. I mean, absolutely nowhere else. Only in Babylon, this shit is tolerated, man. Real quick, Nahum 3:5 NLT Bible. I am your enemy, says the Lord Yahweh of heaven's armies. And now I will lift up your skirts and show all the earth your nakedness and shame. This is a big part of this. This is a shame, man, that one of your so-called military leaders, right, is a damn fruit fly, right? He's a transformer, man, a damn Decepticon, right? This is a damn shame, man. And I'm going to play this video, and let Pastor Ben David and this guy talk about it, man, because this shit is funny. But the scriptures highlights Esau's filth, okay? Verse 6 says, I will cover you with filth and show the world how vile you really are, okay? Now, if you go into this word vile here, okay, here in the Hebrew, this is H5034. The word is Nabal, okay, Nabal. And it says here, to be senseless, be foolish, to be foolish, to regard or treat as foolish, to treat with contempt, to sink down, drop down, languish, wither, fall, fade. This is this country, man. This is a foolish society. To pass laws for people, right, to marry each other of the same sex and abortions and all this damn madness, right? I'm not sure if your brothers and sisters got a chance to catch a few highlights of Joe Biden's speech last night. All he talked about in that speech was giving Ukraine more money, right, pretty much. Open borders, right? And abortion. How women, should have the right to do this and do that. The same old damn BS, man. Just through. And me personally, I think he was on medications. He didn't look right to me. Goddamn nigga. He didn't look right to me, man. But this is a foolish society, man. All right? And this is the reason why Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. Because they was foolish. As King Solomon is going to go into here. This is the Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10 in the GNT Bible, right? Starting at verse 6. Subtitle here says, Wisdom rescue Lot. And we're praying that the wisdom that we have could rescue us, man, from this vile society. It says, wisdom rescued a righteous man while ungodly people were dying. He escaped the flames that destroyed the 5 cities. You can still see the evidence of their wickedness. The land there is barren and smoking. And even to this very day, you can see the evidence of that fire, man. okay, of what the Heavenly Father did to those wicked Hamites in the old world, man. And you had, Cat Williams on Joe Rogan podcast speaking about it, saying his 2 cents on it. But man, look here, bro. If any of you guys out there, man, looking at Cat Williams like he's a prophet, you's a lost soul. I'm not saying that he didn't say any truths, right, and make any points, but he's no prophet, man. And his understanding of the Bible is twisted and confusing, okay? This guy talking about the Anunnaki and all this damn mysticism. Bro, the Bible not dealing with mysticism, man, okay? All this information that he's been reading has corrupted his mind from the living God Yahweh, man. He says he believes in a higher power, right? But he's into Egyptology and these God and this culture, that culture, and talking about how all of it is synchronized and, all of them saying the same thing. Boy, you are finished. You're finished, man. Okay, these heathens don't know what the hell they're talking about, right? And their gods don't exist, man. Hey, look, like I said this morning, bro, just because the ancient Egyptians built great pyramids and structures and knew math, that don't mean that Gib existed. That don't mean that, Nut and Seti and those different gods existed, man. It was just their time to thrive and live. And every nation that was ever in power, okay, their gods, their philosophy, their doctrine was pushed out into the world, man. As I was saying this morning, when the Assyrians came into power, you cannot tell those ancient Assyrians that their God or Shur didn't exist. You couldn't tell them that because they was ruling. So their gods, their philosophies was pushed in the world. And then when Babylon came, you can tell them ancient Babylonians, right? Well, of the Neo-Babylonian Empire, you can tell them that Marduk didn't exist and Baal didn't exist. Same thing for the Medo-Persian Empire, same thing for the Greeks. You could not tell the Greeks that their pantheon of gods didn't exist. Zeus and all of this damn BS. The only reason why that shit was believed is because they was in power, man. But none of their gods were true. It was a bunch of damn mysticism, okay? That's all it was. But reading on, it says, the plants bear fruit that never ripens, and a pillar of salt stands as a monument to one who did not believe. And that was Lot's wife, man. She was turned to a pillar of salt because her mind, her spirit was connected to that wickedness that was going on in Sodom, man. She didn't want Sodom to be destroyed, right? And so she looked back and was turned to a pillar of salt, man, and left as an example of, look, don't be like this woman, okay? That message is for us, man. Don't be tied to this damn world, man. Because you can be turned into salt with this world, okay? And be destroyed, man, ultimately, right? It says the people of those cities ignored wisdom and could not tell right from wrong. Now, here it is. America got Bibles everywhere. Churches everywhere, so-called, but let's just say Bibles everywhere. So they have access to see what's right and what's wrong. But they ignore it, right? As it says in Psalms 50, right? Let me grab that real quick. Psalms 50, okay? Actually, I grabbed 2 precepts. Psalms 50, 16 on down. It says, but the Most High says to the wicked, why bother reciting my decrees and pretending to obey my covenants? For you refuse my discipline and treat my words like trash. This is how Esau treat the Bible, man. like it's trash, bro, like it's just nothing, right? And how do we know this? By the laws that he passed in the earth, man. What he allows. He knows that the scripture says a man shouldn't lay with another man. He knows this. Yet he allows it. He knows that the Bible says you should not mingle seed. Yet he does mingle seed, push out GMOs, and all manner of just damn wickedness, bro. He don't care about the Most High word. So his judgment is going to be heavier than that of Sodom and Gomorrah, man. And I think the next scripture I wanted to get was Psalms 10, if I'm not mistaken. All right. And I want to get that in the KJV. Wait, hold up. Let me see. Yeah, I want to get that in the KJV. I like how they worded it in the KJV. Psalms 10, verse 5 says, his ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. So Esau not even thinking about the Lord's ways. They're far above out of his sight, man. He don't have nothing to do with that. It says, as for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. That's his pride. That's his ego. But just as Sodom was destroyed, the same fate going to be for Esau Edom, man. It says here back in Wisdom Solomon 10 and 8, the people of those cities ignored wisdom and could not tell right from wrong. Not only that, but the remains of their cities still remind us of the foolish way they lived, so that their failure could never be forgotten. So those people was living a foolish lifestyle, man. Man with man, woman with woman, man with beast, man with child. Just all kind of freaky behavior, man. This is the same shit you see going on in Babylon the Great, bro. All right? Matter of fact, it's even worse here in this society, man. It's people who is marrying, nature, right? They're called ecosexuals. Okay, look that up. A damn ecosexual. So people who have sex are so-called have sex with nature to help nature, get better or grow. Okay? This is some sick stuff, man. Very sick. All right? Verse 9 says, but wisdom rescued her servants from the danger. And we're hoping and praying to be rescued from this freaking mad world, man. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to let Patrick, talk their stuff here.
Ability in a way that draws others in.
Why is this necessary? And by the way, I watched this, and here's what I think about. Okay, I watched this, and I say, okay, Putin sees this. What does he think? Xi watches this. What does he think? The Middle East watches that. What do they think? The enemy watches it. Do they say, oh my God, U.S. is getting so much stronger, guys, be careful. These guys are starting to put their genders in their emails. How are we going to beat these guys? Like, we don't do he, him. There's no way we can beat these guys, because that's an advantage America's having, because they're being more fluid about their, gender and all this stuff. Does that inspire the next generation to say, I want my kids to go into the military?
I mean, not in my opinion. And I would add, if the countries that you just mentioned, if I were them viewing this from the opposing lens, I would do everything I could to support something like this. It's the role of the military is to execute United States foreign policy. And at the end of the day, if you drill it down even further, is to execute, conduct, and win war. Anything that you do that is not directly associated with those things is not going to benefit the warfighter. Let's see here, the stats are the last 10 years, every branch except for the Marine Corps and recently Space Force, which I'm still trying to figure out what they do. Their uniforms are fantastic, though.
My sister works there. She just retired, so she still hasn't given me an answer.
They've missed recruiting goals. I think this last year is 25% across the board, again, except for the Marine Corps. There are promoting inclusion is actually, I think it's a great thing. If you look at our country, we're a country of immigrants. We are certainly a melting pot, and I think being able to have an ability to listen to and hear all those voices is a great thing. But diversity and inclusion, just for the sake.
Babylon being a melting pot is a fulfillment of Revelation chapter 17, verses 1 and 2. Okay, all of the nations are here. Is a big melting pot of people, man. All right.
Sake of diversity and inclusion, I'm not so sure that is the best path forward for foreign policy, especially when it comes to policy in the military. Because I can tell you, in my own personal experience, the battlefield doesn't give a shit. It doesn't care what you believe. It doesn't care if you're a man or a woman or you're confused about the two. A bullet coming at you at a few thousand feet per second is not going to veer based off of what it is that you believe. So we need to prepare, train, and equip our warfighters to the best of the ability of our country. In my personal opinion, videos like that, and like I just said, I think that diversity, especially of thought and discussion, is essential. That type of video is one of the reasons that we are having a difficult time finding people who want to serve in the military.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Right. Because of the madness that you're pushing in the world, man. I'm gonna join the military, goddamn rainbow individuals everywhere, nigga confused. Can't misgender him. He get an attitude and file a complaint. This is a goddamn joke, man. Where I'm trying to go here. NLT. Here we go. Nahum 3 NLT, man. It says, Nahum 3 and 13, your troops will be as weak and helpless as women. Babylon, your troops, man. Nigga confused, right? Taking estrogen shots, getting his nails done. Finished, okay? Finished. It says, the gates of your land will be open wide to the enemy and set on fire and burn. Now, this is, pretty much going into the nuclear destruction, okay? Those missiles want to come here, man, and destroy this damn madness, but this is a mad kingdom, man, okay? I mean, pure madness, bro. Revelation 17 and 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. This is that place, man. Okay? That's a damn sick place, man. If you're an Israelite and you want to, continue to be here in Babylon, you might need to examine whether you're in the faith or not, man. This place is fucking evil, man. And it's sick, bro. Okay? America don't represent me, okay? They don't represent me. This is crazy, man.
Can you imagine being in war with somebody like that and you're under attack and let's go get them, guys, and that person doesn't go because they're like, you said guys, I'm not fighting. It's like that.
You might have watched too many movies. And the whole let's go, guys.
Let's get them, boys.
Seen that only in the war. I've actually thought about that. The movies of trench warfare.
Let's get them.
Okay, so all three of us are in a trench.
Yeah.
I know they're gonna blow a whistle.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be charging another entrenched position that has just been aiming guns at us for months.
Yeah.
When the whistle goes off, you're telling me you don't have a thought in your head, like, I pulled my hammy.
I'm down on the ground.
You know what's crazy? Rob, can you pull up the link I just texted? So, by the way, I mean, obviously we're joking, but it's also partly serious. Like, I also want to, today I'm talking to a guy is going through a certain escapade right now, and we're having a good conversation upstairs. And I got off the phone, and then I'm having a conversation with one of the other guys. And so, what do you think is going on with him? I said, look, in life, at 18 years old, nobody could tell me what to do. No one could tell me what to do. You just couldn't tell me what to do because I was there.
All right, let's look at this video, man. I don't want to play it all tonight. But yeah, I just wanted to show this, man. This is a damn joke. Okay, America? This is a joke, man. The world is laughing at you. And all this is doing is boosting the faith of these nations, man, to really want to take you out. In which they will do. Okay, mainly Russia. Russia do not allow they dems in their military, bro. You will get put to death. They don't play that shit over there, man. Only here in Babylon, bro. With this, I'm so tired of this shit, dog. I'm tired, bro. Where I'm at, bro. I got one more video after this. I'm gonna be done, bro. Cause I'm tired as hell. I gotta work today at like 8 something. I'm on 9 o'clock, 8 something. I'm fucking tired, player. This is Joey B. Tunes, TikTok and Idiocracy 13, man. Babylon the Great.
What is this now?
The sun. Roses. Sun. Energy. Roses.
Well, if you're wondering where Pink spent all these years, apparently she's on the corner of 8th and Miami panhandling on TikTok.
Roses.
Yeah, she's right next to swamp-ass Samson. You can't miss her.
Hearts. Baby. Hearts.
For those who don't know what's going on here, the unemployable portion of our society has resorted to pretending they're video game characters online for money.
Oh, time for war! Time for war! Look at that. Thank you for the heart. I love you. Thank you for the heart. I love you. Thank you for the heart. I love you. Think of
This has been going on for a year now. The only difference is now they're leaving their parents' houses and taking to the streets.
You're in the video game. Roses.
They don't tell you about this at the Florida Welcome Center. You notice that? No mention of this attraction in the travel brochure. New York is no different. This is popping up in every major city throughout the country. Look at these assholes. Grown man in public pretending to play the skin flute while wearing his little sister's backpack. Could you imagine a guy in 1945 doing this? Yeah, take this guy right here. Imagine he just stopped and put on a pink backpack and started mimicking fellatio. The public would be horrified. They'd contact his family, there'd be a divorce hearing, his own children would throw him out of the house. They'd say, hey dad, go finish preschool and come back when you grow up, okay? You're embarrassing us. Fast forward to 2024, if you say anything about this now, you're the problem. Because, what's there to be concerned about? This is our future, folks. You're looking at the modern man. This is who's going to protect, maintain, and progress our society. You should be taking comfort in this. You could clearly see we're in good hands here.
Hearts. Love TikTok star.
Hell, look, we got a recruit coming in.
Hey, let me get on TikTok. Butterfly NPC. Let me get on TikTok. Just start dancing in the background. Roses. You ain't shocked. Me, I'm strong.
Look at the disgust on this lady's face. Good luck finding a husband in this era.
Look at Jake. All Jake want to do is fucking play, bro. This is all Jake want to do, bro. This is a ham and cheese Negro. Jake, man. You would think Jake is tired of this shit, bro. You would think Jake is tired, bro. Jake not tired of this shit. Jake loves this fucking kingdom, man. 2/3 of our people really love America, man. They will die for this shit, bro. Matter of fact, they are dying for this shit. These people are sick, man. I mean, fucking sick, bro. Okay? And Jake just, joining in with the heathen, as Jake normally do, playing around, being a damn fool, right? Grown fucking man, bro. This somebody daddy probably, bro, Just in the earth, walking around, playing all the goddamn time, making TikToks, man. What the fuck, bro? Niggas, bro. Now you see why Zechariah 13 is written. It gotta happen, bro. It gotta take place. A lot of our people gotta go, bro. Okay? Just a bunch of damn folly, man. Do you think any one of these individuals gonna deny the MOTB? They gonna take that shit in a heartbeat. Dude already got on the Apple Vision Pro headset, so he gonna take the MOTB. He don't give a damn. Give him the MOTB. And Jake gonna take it too, right? As long as Jake can, play around, or go to the hookah lounge, right? Niggas love hookah all of a sudden now, right? Go to the hookah lounge, go to brunch, right? Travel to Miami, Same old nigga package, man. Jake will take that MOTB for the shit, bro. Niggas, man. But they'll call us crazy. These people aren't crazy to them, but they'll call us crazy out on the highways and byways.
Sarah, honey, you're looking at what's out there. Take your pick. You're better off marrying one of your cats at this point.
Subscribe and follow for exclusive access of the metaverse. Nice to meet you.
Look at this lunatic. Just sticks his phone on the window of this business like it's his house. These people have no respect for anything.
Nice to meet you. I'm Butterfly NPC. Wow, I love humans. Wish I could be human. Nice to meet you.
Come on, where's a sinkhole when you need one? Look at him, he just goes in anywhere and does this.
You ain't shocking me. I'm strong.
Interfere. Can you not come in?
Hi, I'm Butterfly NPC. I'm your best friend. You ain't shocking me. I'm strong.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'm so sorry out there for whoever watching this video. I'm sorry. This is Ecclesiastes 10:5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. Esau's the ruler, man. He is responsible for these individuals, man. These people are fucking gone, bro. I don't want to be around nobody like this. Okay, if you got on some damn Apple Vision Pro headsets around me, I will leave. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Making these weird ass TikTok videos. I don't want to be in the video, bro. Just let me just go by. I'm gone, bro. This shit is crazy. This is why I don't do nothing out for, bro. Outside is fucking scary, man. Go to the club. Oh, this shit is crazy, man. Life has changed, bro. And I'm a young man, bro, And I had no business, being in the club at 16 years old, 17 years old. But since I knew the people at the club, I was allowed to get in the club. But it wasn't like this, bro. Okay, Jake was gang banging, whatever. But it wasn't this fucking crazy, man. Like, life wasn't, that crazy back then, right? People are out there fucking minds nowadays, man. I mean, everywhere you go, is some crazy shit everywhere. Walmart, I mean, they're everywhere, bro. It says, folly is set in great dignity, right? And the rich sit in low place, man. Folly, bro. This is what you see all day on the television is folly. Social media is nothing but folly, man. It's like people wake up every day trying to outdo the next person, man. Who can be the biggest asshole today, right? People doing crazy shit, man. But this is why the Most High God got that fire prepared, man. Our Lord Yahweh Shai is going to put an end to all this monkey shit, bro. Like, seriously, he's going to put an end to this shit, man. He got to. This can't continue, man. Life will cease to exist. Last thing here. I'll play this video. I'll close out. This is from Weon News. Been a long time, Weon. I miss my baby, Weon. Here we go. Not that I haven't been watching the video, but or responding to the video. Here we go. Weon News, man. This happened in Nigeria yesterday. Or I think today. Or was it yesterday or today? Or maybe yesterday. But here we go, man. A Nigeria gunman attacked school in northwest Nigeria, abducted 200 plus children. Can you imagine that, man? Somebody going to the school and abducting your child, bro? Taking them somewhere you don't know where the hell they at. This is some scary shit, bro. But I'll play the video and then I'll close out, man.
Shocking incident coming from Nigeria. More than 200 school children have been kidnapped by gunmen. This is the biggest mass abduction from a school since 2021. How could this have happened? Were no lessons learned from the past? What were authorities doing? Our next report has some answers.
The shocking incident took place in the northern town of Kuriga. This is located in the Kaduna state of northwest Nigeria. Gunmen kidnapped more than 280 students during a raid on a school.
A teacher leading the school assembly was kidnapped. The teacher said he could not run away because some students depended on him for protection. He was kidnapped. A vigilante was also killed while he was trying to scare the gunmen away by shooting in the air. But he was killed.
This is one of the largest mass abductions from a school in more than 3 years. Distraught parents and residents blame lax security measures in the area.
Please come and help us. Don't leave us. We have not eaten. Please help us. Where is the president? Where is the governor? Students are inside the bush. In one household, 7 children were kidnapped, while in another household, 5 children were also kidnapped.
Here's what we know so far. Local government officials in Kaduna State have confirmed the kidnapping. They say they are still trying to establish exactly how many children had been abducted. News reports say at least 200 have been abducted. The state governor has promised to get the students released, but the people of Nigeria are all too familiar with such kidnappings. You see, mass kidnappings for ransom are common in the country. Criminal gangs have targeted schools and colleges in the past, especially in the Northwest. The kidnappings have kept thousands of children from attending school in Africa's most populous country. This incident marks the second mass abduction in the West African nation in less than a week. Such abductions have been a source of alarm since 2014, when Islamic extremists kidnapped more than 200 schoolgirls in Borno State's Chibok town. In recent years, the abductions have been concentrated in northwest and central Nigeria, where dozens of armed groups often target villagers and travelers for huge ransoms. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get
all right, man. So there you have it. All right. It's a crazy world, man. A lot of shit going on. I just pray you, how about Shemel Rashad? Keep your brothers and sisters out there safe, man. Your children safe in this crazy ass world, bro. All right. So I'm going to close out here. Lord willing, it was edifying, man. I'm so thankful to have my computer back, bro. I'm talking about, I was so happy today when I bought this computer, man. I'm talking about, I almost hit a flip inside of Walmart. I was so fucking happy. But yeah, man. Got a lot planned. I want to get into the Assyrian Empire, bro. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah. I'm going to do something on the Assyrian Empire. Pretty much dealing with the Neo-Assyrian Empire for you brothers and sisters out there who like history. Got a video coming soon on that, man. But Lord willing, it was edifying. All praise you, how about you know shy. The wonders unto the apostle, it was a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect, man. Keep fighting, keep pushing out there, keep working on yourself. Shalom.